Oh, yeah, we're live just like that. It's Monday night and we're live. Not that anybody else is here yet, but we're live. Wow, I need to fix my screen. What is happening? It's Monday. I have a case of the Mondays, y'all. Like a serious case of the Mondays. Happy Monday. Thank you guys so much for being here. I forgot my words. I was like, Happy Monday. Thanks for coming on my channel. Thanks for watching the show. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm all out of sorts without Bill here, but perfectly fine. We're gonna have a great night. Gonna be an awesome stream. So glad you guys are here. I'm about to bring in Jason from the Mash and Drum in just a second, but I want to say hello to everyone. So yeah, going to be a fun night. How's everyone's day going so far? What's everybody drinking? I'm starting out with some scotch because it's kind of the theme of the night. This is not one of the scotches in the blind flight, but this is the Brookwaddy Classic Lottie. This is non-peated, so just starting off, a little scotch to warm up the palate. Got to get things going. Cheers, everybody. Oh, you know what? After a Monday like I've had today, that tastes pretty good going down. Pretty good going down. All right, let's say hello to everybody. Top Dog says, cheers, everyone. Hit that like button on your way in. Grab your favorite pour. Sit back and enjoy the show. It's going to be a great show. I've got the dog laying under my feet right now. Poor girl is sick. Jade has been sick tonight. She won't eat her food. And she threw up a couple times. So poor girl's sick and just laying on my feet right now. Hopefully she'll get some energy and get to feeling better and maybe pop up. Tried to give her some Pepto-Bismol, but that wasn't happening. So that's Monday for you. What's up, Chris? Cheers to you. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Dunny. We got JG. Got Sugar Kitty. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Aaron, I miss Bill already. Oh, Bill's in Kentucky. Or shall I say Bill's upstairs? No, Bill's in Kentucky right now. He went with our whiskey club to do a Russell's pick today. Sent me some really cool pictures. He's ran into a few people that watch the channel, and it's awesome because people have been saying hi and hello. So that's really cool. I'll pop up some pictures throughout the night maybe of what he sent me, but got to do a pick with our club. Said he got a really good one. So what's up, Shauna? Cheers to you. Jeff Castle, what's up? Cheers. Four-leaf whiskey. Cheers, Stacy. Aaron, cheers, Dara. Sipping on some Kentucky Spirit to get started. Nice. Love the Classic Lottie. I do too. It's great. It's fantastic. Crushable, really. It's perfect summer pour. What's up? Let's see here. A bunch of peated with mash and drum. Stay vertical. What's up, Papa Joe? Cheers. Good evening to you. Roscoe P. Coltrane. Let's see. We got Cheech. What's up, Cheech? What's up, Giselle? Oh, wait, hold on. Giselle's Boston. What's up? Cheers to you. Welcome in. Our puppy got the last of her puppy shots today. She wasn't happy with me. Oh, your puppy is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. When I saw the photo or that video that you put on Instagram, so cute. If I look weird because I'm under the chair right now, I'm just petting the dog. Poor girl. I feel so bad. I hope she's okay. I don't want to have to take her to the vet. Yeah, my doggy has been the same, puking hours after he feeds and expelling all his dinner. And yeah, she doesn't usually get sick, and she doesn't feel good if she doesn't eat her food. It's really weird. She is a food eater. I tried to get her to eat a little bread. That kind of helped, so we'll see. What's up, One Mo Cast? Cheers. You guys, it is Pours in the Park week. Super freaking excited. Super glad. Oh, Richie. Happy birthday, Richie. Everybody tell Richie Z happy birthday. What's up, Pete Heads? Okay, speaking of the Pete Heads, I'm going to bring in Jason C. What's up?
Hey.
Hey. So glad you're here.
Thanks for the invite.
I was like, man, I got to have you on. I haven't had, we haven't done anything together in a while. I'm like, we got to have something going on. And I like to call you my Pete brother because I know you're always going to be drinking the peated scotch with me. So
that's right. Yeah, I mean, we've definitely talked about peated scotch in the past, so I'm with you. I know it's not everyone's favorite cup of tea, but I always find it a nice change up from bourbon.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's interesting. Bill and I were talking about this the other day, but anytime we try to do a scotch video at all on our channel, it doesn't get a lot of views.
Oh yeah, same with mine. Anytime I do a scotch review, it's like, what's this guy doing scotch reviews for? So
yeah.
I still love it. I definitely love the category, and I feel like I get a lot of Scotch people that tell me they want me to do more Scotch content. So I always try to work it in, but I mean, you know more than anyone, it's when you try to compete with like all the bourbon releases, it's like endless with bourbon releases. So.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. It's a wild thing for sure. Yeah,
Yep.
we get a lot of people asking for Scotch videos too, and like you said, you try to intertwine them every once in a while, just like where it fits. Like if we have like a little bit of a hole somewhere in the calendar and the schedule, we'll do that. But we love it. We drink a lot of Scotch. Just
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So the 4 Scotches that you have in front of you, I'm not going to tell you much about. Let me see if I can tell you.
Well, no, I don't want to know anything.
Nope, nothing. I'm actually not going to tell you anything. I was going to see if they're all peated. That's a plus.
They're all peated. Okay. I mean,
so that tells you anything.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god! Like after all the Matt Madness, I'm like so done with competitive blinds for a little while. So.
Oh yeah, yes, man, you crushed it in Matt Madness though.
Absolutely had a good showing this year, so I'm happy now. I'm glad Dan won it, so now I have to, he's definitely been the most consistent. So I feel like I have my strategy down pat. So hopefully I can win it in the next year or the year after, something like that. So we'll see.
I'm coming for you next year. Don't worry.
I know I saw like you kind of got like me, like I did last year when I lost. You were pissed.
Oh, I was actually mad last year too, but this year I was pissed just because I lost on freaking hardcore. Like I think I was like one of the only people that lost because of hardcore. Like I would have won.
Yeah, that's right.
I would have won.
That's right.
I had it.
You had it.
It's okay. Whatever. I'm not bitter about it anymore. Let's see here. Cheers. Drinking a Wild Turkey 12 tonight. Oh my gosh, that's such a good one. Love Wild Turkey 12. Roscoe asked everybody what they're drinking. Howdy, folks. What's up, James? Cheers to you. What's up, Lee? Hey, dear. I got my Lagavulin 16 and ready for Monday night. Nice. It's a good one. I always like the Lagavulin Distillers. It's a good one. All right. I'm going to crack into these.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna go in order here. A
oh
through
yeah,
D?
yeah. I'm just going with A. Mine are not blind because Bill wasn't here to pour them for me, but he sent me a photo of what they were, so I poured them in the glasses.
Ooh.
It's exactly what I said. I smelled it right away, and I'm like, holy moly.
That first one's really nice.
It smells amazing.
Oh man. Definitely reminds me of a specific brand, but and it's the darkest of all 4. I always like to look at that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. I'm trying to remember what I'm trying not to remember what I poured in these first.
That is smoky. It's meaty. It's a little sweet.
It's definitely meaty. It even has like bacon-esque notes to it.
Oh yeah, there's some greasy bacon on this.
I'm not going to say anything, but it's right in line with what I thought it was whenever I first smelled it.
Oh really? Okay.
But the smell actually, what was surprising about the smell is like it's super sweet smelling on the nose. Like that smoke is kind of like really balanced in there. Sweet, really sweet actually. But when you taste it, it's dry and bacony.
Yeah, it's very candy on the nose, which I like.
Faux show. I kind of wish the nose matched the palate a little better on this one.
Yeah, it's not as sweet on the palate. It's more smoke.
For sure. Let's see here. Iran sherry cask in hand. Nice. Else, are you going to Portsmouth?
Yes, I am going. I will be there. I'll be there Friday for the first event, and then this year I actually get to stay for the bottle share Friday night.
Nice.
And then I'll be at the park event Saturday. But then I have to leave there from Saturday.
Nice. I'm excited to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited I'm excited to be there.
It's going to be awesome. I wish we could make your meetup. I'm so sad. Next year, we already have it down. Starting this new job kind of killed me. It definitely wasn't something planned, you know. It's like we went into the year, planned our vacation and everything, and we had it all lined out. We're like, okay, we know, allocate a week to the wedding, or like a couple days to the wedding, a week to the honeymoon, and then Christmas.
Yeah, and our meetup wasn't supposed to be the same month the Junkies one was. We actually had plans to do it a little earlier, but we, a lot of people couldn't come, so we had to switch the date. And then it's like, all right, well, we feel like, all right, well, we'll do it at the end of the month, and we'll see what happens. We definitely got more of a turnout coming, so that's a good thing. But we do understand that if people are making all the time to go to the Junkies, Pours in the Park, they can't double up and go to the one all the way in Maryland. So I get it.
We're gonna do both next year.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure where next year's is gonna be, but we'll see. We're trying
to Colorado.
We're trying to switch up the locations and partner with distillers. So
that's so awesome, though. I have wanted to go to Sagamore so bad. Like, it just looks beautiful there. So it's definitely going to be awesome for you.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of great things, at least. So.
Yeah. Sagamore. I mean, I've been working on this personally for like 3 months, 4 months. So it's been a long process to get this thing planned.
I cannot even imagine. I'm sure a lot of work goes into it. You look super organized. It's super organized.
Well, yeah. Well, you never know until everyone gets there.
That's the fun of planning, right? You plan and you plan, and then it's like, oh, life is what happens while you're making plans. That's what I always say. Let's see here. We got a bunch of people rolling in. What's up, Terry? We got Terry. We got Bourbon. We've got Nick Proman, IC86. What else do we got going on here? Slapshot. What's up, Slapshot? Scrolling. Northwest Bourbon. Yeah, we are actually flying out to Michigan on Monday, Tuesday. Oh, what day is it? Today's Monday. Tuesday. We're flying out. Oh my gosh. It has been the Mondays of all Mondays. Pretty sure my dog just threw up again.
Oh, Jesus.
Come here, girl. You're okay. And it doesn't help.
Is there anything left in her?
Yeah, I know. I feel so bad for her. Like, she didn't eat anything bad. She's just kind of had like a sick stomach all weekend. She kind of threw up a couple times this weekend too. Looks like the vet might be calling my name.
So, I hate going to the vet.
Oh, me too. Especially the vet bill.
Yeah, the vet. You don't have the dog insurance?
No, we don't have dog insurance. We should get that though. Every time we talk about taking Jade to the vet, we're like, we should have dog insurance. So, yep. All right, I'm gonna try glass 2 here.
All right, class 2. Here we go. Oh, now this is really sweet on the nose too. Oh, but there's something different about this one.
Agreed. I actually don't think I've ever drank this one before.
A sweet peat. But not like candy sweet. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I accidentally muted you and moved you from the stream for like one split second. You're like, what just happened?
Yeah, not like the candy sweet peat. I feel like we were getting on the nose on the other one. This is more of like almost like a fruity peat.
Yeah. Like almost like a sherry.
Yeah. Like sherry or
I don't know.
Man, if this is finished in sherry or like PX or something, it couldn't have been in there very long.
No, that's true. Looking at the color, it just has like that fruited note that I get out of sherry, but it's almost smells. Hey, Jade, come here. Sorry.
Is she like throwing up on your shoes?
No, just like right over on the left side of the set. It's awesome. I'm like, what is happening right now? Yeah, when she gets an upset stomach too, the first thing she wants to do is eat grass. So then I let her out there and then she started eating grass. Of course, she's going to throw up the grass too. So it's like, oh my gosh, this dog. This one, yeah. I almost got this juicy fruit note to it on the nose.
Oh yeah, that's very
like juicy fruit gum.
Yeah, if that's not like a wine cask or a Madeira cask or a rum cask or something like that, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah. Definitely agree.
That's really unique.
I wish it was less drying because it almost seems like it has this like drying quality about it that I don't necessarily love. I still think it tastes great. I just wish it wasn't so drying.
Yeah, and
like on the back of the palate.
It doesn't really seem like, I mean, yeah, you definitely get that sometimes with peated scotches, which could be, because this isn't coming off like a high proof. If I had to guess, I would think it's like around 100 proof, I think. But
yep.
But sometimes, yeah, with all that smoke, it can definitely be drying.
Tim Cornet. Cheers all. F your train, Jason.
Tim Cornet. That's right. F the train.
F the train. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. I need to get back on my A game over here. I'm like all over the place.
You're all right. It happens.
Life happens.
Oh man, go back to A and smell A now. I think A definitely has some sherry.
And butterscotch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so good.
Raisins
for days. That's why I'm thinking, man, that's sherry. Something in there, sherry. That's good.
Going back to it is phenomenal on the nose. That's crazy.
That smells so good.
Yeah.
That is the butter pecan right there. Love it.
I love it too. It's delicious. Whoa, baby.
Yeah, I could just nose that glass. My goodness.
It's fantastic. Yeah, that's definitely the best nose of all of these so far. It's really good. I haven't.
Different.
Yeah, I haven't had any of the. Well, there's one that I've never had. One that I maybe took a sip out of, and then the two others I've had a lot. But it's been a long time since I've had all of these, so it's been a lot. Pico says, keeping up with the theme, I'm drinking Octomore 11.1 tonight. Nice. I like the Octomores.
11.1.
I love 11.3. I think 11.3. Yeah, that's the one I like. I definitely like it better than 12.3. The 12.3 is super, super, super meaty to me. Like bacon bomb in a glass. It like tastes super meaty.
I don't think I've had. I think my favorites are still the 10 series, like the 10.1, like all of those, the 10 point everything.
Yeah.
I think those are the last, like, really my favorite Octomores that I've had.
Yeah, we didn't buy any of the 13s because we tried them and we're just like, we couldn't. We liked one obviously more than the others, but we just could not justify spending that much, like when we didn't love them. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
No, I totally agree with you. That was pretty much my assessment. I'm like, there's nothing here that I feel like I need to pay like $300 for.
Yeah, totally agree. Like if we were talking like 150, maybe it'd be a different story, but 300, it's like anytime I'm spending $300 on a bottle, I am thinking like this needs to be a bottle that really, really blows my mind.
Wow, so C is like the reverse of what A was, where I'm getting not so much on the nose, but the palate is amazing. You getting that on C?
Yes, 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
The nose, when you go back to it after like a minute, because I kind of like smelled through these and then went back to it, give it a minute, and then it does open up a little bit. At least it did for me.
Yeah, it's getting a little better.
Cheers. 2 of my favorite channels tasting my least favorite stuff. That's okay. Not everybody loves peated scotch. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yep.
Oh, man,
I definitely drink bourbon a lot more than I do scotch. But it's just
Scotch, especially peated scotch, is more of like a fall winter thing for me.
Yes, agreed.
When it's chilly outside, I have a cigar. I want that smoky whiskey. Like I love that. I love that together.
Yep, definitely agree. And I Where was I going with that? Oh, I have to balance my scotch out a lot. This is weird, but I get heartburn really bad from scotch, like from peated scotch. It gives me like just extreme heartburn.
Oh, really?
The kind that like nightmares are made of, where you wake up in the night and you're like, I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah, I get really bad heartburn and stuff just because, you know, I'm old. So
You're not not old. Bill was saying the same thing to me today. He's like, man, I'm getting old. I'm like, not getting old. I don't always drink peated scotch, but when I do, it's because Jason and Dara are drinking it. That's the only reason.
That's right. That's a good reason. Man, this is good.
A is going to be Ardbeg Ugadal.
Ardbeg Oogie? I don't know if she would put Oogie in there. She knows I love Oogie.
I love Oogie too. Oogie's one of my favorites.
I think A is too sherry forward to be Oogie. Well, I don't think man, what's the proof on Oogie? I forgot what Oogie's proof is.
Oogie is like I want to say 107, but I might be wrong. Hold on.
107? Yeah, I think A is lower than that. If it's 107, I don't know.
Oogie is, what is it? I got it right here. Now if I can read it. 108. Dang, 108.4. Was close.
108.4? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Oogie is.
Man, I don't know. This one's drinking less than that for me, but it could be. Man, I'm getting so much sherry on A now. It's insane how much sherry
it is. Insane. The nose on A is like I get tons and tons and tons of like tons of raisins. Just like absolutely smoky raisins.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Yep. It smells so good. Oh. They're all different, that's for sure. Like completely. Whoa. B? I just like smelled like root beer. That's a beer. That was not what I expected. Root beer. Ah. What's up, Darrell? Cheers, Darrell. Julie L. What's up, Julie? Hi, Julie.
Darrell. I know Darrell does not like the peated stuff either.
Nope. Has anyone tried Ardbeg Bizarbecue? Have not, because I don't want to pay the money for it without getting a pour of it. But I definitely will go get a pour of it to try.
Bizarbecue. I don't know. Ardbeg's special releases to me have gotten so gimmicky.
Yeah.
And it's just like fancy artwork on a label, and you know, everything's non-age stated now. It's probably young whiskey with like a short finish on it, and they bottle it and charge you like $100 for it. I don't know.
Yep.
I've been pretty indifferent with the Ardbeg special releases, to be honest.
Yeah, we definitely have too lately. Like we've passed on the last several. It kind of started Ardcore we didn't buy Bizarbecue, we didn't buy the what was that one? Yeah. The committee, like Bill used to always buy committees. Like we have like tons of committee, like Drum, Black, not Scorch. Yeah, Scorch.
Yeah, I think Black. I think Black, the one with the sheep on it, was the last one I bought.
Yeah, we bought that. I guess we do have Hardcore. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Drum was okay. Yeah.
I like older ones. We got Grooves, Kelpie. Well, that's not a special. Lore. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. Scrolling. Bizarbecue is supposed to be really good and around $80. Yeah, not here. Where I've seen it, it's been like $120. Maybe more. But Dan like. Oh, we got the Jeffrey Whack in here. What's up, Whack? Oogie, oogie, oogie.
People want the oogie. All right, I'm gonna go to the D.
Yeah. Ooh. Even another different smell.
Yeah, these are all really different. I gotta say, you know, again, a lot of people think that you know, it's all peated scotch, all the same. It is not the same.
It is. They're all so. Now, when you taste them, like you can kind of like tell certain variations from others, but all the noses on these are wildly different, and they actually do taste pretty different. Like, I think I know a lot of people that don't like peated scotch definitely think like peat just tastes like smoke and nothing else. But that's actually what brought me into whiskey. Like, drinking peated scotch was what made me want to drink whiskey. So it's a really weird thing, but
yeah, usually you went kind of reverse than what usually other people do.
yeah.
Where you have like, where it kind of goes reverse, where you go into bourbon and then you slowly taste peated scotch or just scotch in general and see what you can work your way up to.
Yeah, no, I went all in. Well, that's mainly because I just saw the bottle on the shelf and I thought it looked sexy. I was like, oh, that looks like a sexy bottle. I might drink that. But that's probably a good thing for me because I hated the smell of whiskey before I met Bill. Like, I could not stand the smell. It was so bad. I was just grossed out by it.
So tell me about like that. Like, what was the bottle, or like what made you transition into all of a sudden getting into whiskey and then eventually starting a channel? I don't know if I've heard this story before. Because that's a pretty drastic turnaround from not even being able to be in like the room with the whiskey and now you have a channel. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's like 3.5 years ago. That's crazy to me. But I could not be around it at all. And I knew Bill really, really, really liked it. And he had quite a collection whenever I met him. And that was kind of something he was interested in. And so, I was like, dang, this sucks because I don't really like it. And he wants to take me to distilleries and things like that. And like, I'm watching live streams with him. Like, I was watching your live stream. I was watching It's Bourbon Night. I was watching Matt. Like, I was just watching, like, in Bourbon Junkies, I was watching like several channels, but I did not drink whiskey at that point. And I didn't even chat. I was like, I'm just sitting back there watching everybody talk about it. And one weekend, Bill was like, I'm going to go out of town and feel free to try any whiskey if you want. Maybe you'll find something you like. Well, he goes out of town, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to like anything. Like, he's crazy. I'm not going to try anything. And I went to the shelf, and I saw a bottle of Ardbeg Dark Cove on the shelf. And I was like, it looked so beautiful. The bottle was just, like, sexy and dark. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to try this. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know the difference between – I was like, what's scotch, what's bourbon, what's whiskey? Like, how does it all relate? I had no idea. So I picked up this bottle. And I took a swig out of it and I was like, oh, wow. Not at all like what I remember, like the smell of whiskey, to me, it smelled smoky and it brought me back to my childhood. And I felt like this instant, like I could reference an experience to it right away, right?
Yeah.
I could just it brought me back in time and I'm thinking of bonfires and a field with all my friends and like just it brought me back to a happy place. So I really liked it. And I liked that I could associate what I was drinking with my experience. So then I tried that and I was like, well, that's really good. Maybe I would like something else off the shelf. So I started looking through the shelf and it wasn't on a shelf. It was actually on a pool table at this time, which is hilarious. Bill had all of his whiskey just lined up on a pool table. So I went there and I saw this bottle of Blanton's, which I didn't know what that was at the time, but the bottle was cool, right? If you don't know anything about whiskey and you see this bottle that looks different than every other bottle, automatically drawn to it. And the proof was very approachable and the flavor was very approachable. I took a swig out of it and I was like, this is good. This is actually, I can drink this. I can enjoy it. And then the next thing I went from that to a Booker's, like a Booker's Country Ham. So I transitioned from Ardbeg Dark Cove, Blanton's to Booker's Country Ham in one day. Like, that's what I tried my first day of, like, really realizing I think I like whiskey.
Damn,
from
your whiskey journey is insane.
It's so weird, right? So I did that.
You went from, like, having Dark Cove, which is arguably one of the best Ardbegs ever bottled in Dark Cove. Then you went to a bourbon that's one of the most sought-after bottles, still is. And then you went to... What was the third one?
The third one was Booker's Country Ham, which is one of my favorite.
Which is arguably probably the last great bottle of Booker's that's been bottled. So it's hard to come back from that. I could see why you got into whiskey.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like once I had those, I was hooked. And Bill comes back, and I'm like, I like tried all these, and I recorded TikToks of two of those, which was hilarious to watch me. I was like, my first time trying Blanton's. And when I look back at that video, I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I was like, sloshing around my mouth, and I'm like, it's pretty good. It's not that bad. That's what I said. This isn't that bad. And I didn't even know what I was trying at the time. Like, I didn't know it was like a sought after bottle to people. So, I didn't know I didn't know anything about Buffalo. Like, I knew nothing. And so that's when I just went headfirst in. I've got to like get into this, right? I've got to know everything I can about whiskey. And so I just learned more and I drank more. And then I was like, I got to start sharing my journey. And that's where the channel started. But the channel actually started with the intention of me just reviewing tons of different alcohols, not even just whiskey. Like, it was just going to be like an experience to share. You know, my first video, and I still laugh at this, but my first video was of pumpkin beers. I did pumpkin beers, and it's hilarious to go back and watch that. But after that, I transitioned to whiskey and only did whiskey. So, Jason Busey, what's up? Lefroy Galore is what got me into whiskey. Nice. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers to you, Jason.
Lefroy Galore is, you know who got me on Lefroy Galore is Shayla the Wayla over. Shayla sent me she sent me a sample, like a blind, same thing. She sent me like a blind scotch tasting, and Lefroy Galore was in there, and I had never had it. And as soon as I tasted it, I ran out and got a bottle like 2 weeks later.
Oh, yeah, Lefroy Galore is really good. We have that. I don't know why. I think earlier I said Ardbeg Lore. I was losing my mind. I was looking at the Ardbeg bottle of Kelpie, and I saw Lore on the shelf. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Kelpie's old school. Kelpie's one of those old school Ardbeg releases.
Yeah, it's good. Kelpie's really good.
All right. I think I have a guess for D. I think it's pretty high proof. I mean, it's hard to find high proof, like super high proof scotches. Normally, they kind of like even the high proof ones will come in around 56, 57, 58, ABV maybe. This one seems higher. I would like put this in an Octomore type, area.
It does drink hot. I mean, like drink higher proof to me, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that earlier, like especially when we went from C to D, like it was a good change.
Yeah, it's a good jump up.
I really, really, really like cask strength scotches. It's just, they're fewer and far in between, and you have to pay a lot more money to get them usually.
Yeah, unfortunately. But there's I love cask strength sherry bombs for scotches. Mm-hmm. Those are I think my favorite.
Yep, 100% agree. Bill would agree too.
Yep.
The Barbecue is one of the better bottles that they have released lately. Triple cask finish, 102 proof, and $85 in North Carolina. Definitely worth getting, in my opinion.
Bizarre. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna try to find that. Let me see if that dropped in Ohio yet.
Wait, is it Jeffrey Wack's birthday too?
Is it really?
Well, I just saw him say Jeffrey Wack celebrate. I don't know. I know it's Richie Z's birthday.
Oh no, I don't think it's Jeffrey's. I think his is early in the year.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was like not far ago. It could be celebrating Pours in the Park. I have no idea. What's up, Travis? Cheers, you two. Cannot wait to see us. Yeah, man, I saw all those bottles that you're bringing. Holy moly. That's crazy. A lot of bottles. You like
Travis Robeson. Yeah, I saw that. I gotta go through my bottles and see exactly what I'm bringing. But I don't think there's gonna be anything I could bring that's not gonna, go against what everyone else is bringing. It's gonna be insane.
Man, that's what we were like. We have been talking for so long about what we would bring, and it's like we know like a lot of people. Some people would bring really crazy, but like I remember last year Zach Raymer walking around with a backpack with like a Jim Beam, like decanter from. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was an old Jim Beam decanter. I tried so many insane things last year.
Yeah, I definitely have a couple bottles in mind I'm going to be bringing that I don't think are readily available, but I got some stuff.
Giselle's Boston, two awesome people here. Cheers to y'all. Thank you so much for the super chat, and cheers to you.
Thanks, Giselle. You're a good dude.
Heck yes.
Jeffrey Wack, he said, not my birthday, but when I'm around, it's always a celebration. See, all those Dara bottle chugs as a teenager. I saw that.
I know. I was like, wait, what? I did not do any bottle chugs as a teenager. What is he talking? My yeah, I grew up on like really cheap beer and bad tequila, maybe vodka. College was like all Captain Morgan for me.
Oh, really? Okay.
I was obsessed with Captain and Cokes. Loved Captain and Cokes. I loved spice rum. Oh, give me some Sailor Jerry's, man. Oh,
My secret shame in college, what I used to drink all the time, was a liqueur called, I don't even know if they'd still make it. Do you remember Black House? Do you remember Black House liqueur? It's like a blackberry liqueur.
Ooh, it sounds delicious.
Yeah, I used to drink that stuff like it was water, and I couldn't see straight after like 10 minutes. It was terrible.
My friends and I would drink these like Barton vodka straight. Ugh.
Oh,
it was so bad.
Yeah, I was never really into vodka, but you know, I definitely probably like the sweeter stuff. Then I got into all the beers, and then eventually, my last couple years in college, I actually started drinking whiskey. So
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You've been drinking whiskey a lot longer than me.
Well, there was like a big break though, like in college, it was like I was drinking Wild Turkey 101, but kind of just like like shooting it, and then I remember my buddy giving it to me like straight in a glass with a little bit of ice, and I was just like, well, I'm like, what is this? This is pretty good. He's like, that's Wild Turkey 101. You're just not taking a shot of it. I'm like, oh my god, this is like so different. So,
oh my god, that's so funny. Man, we did this video. I think we released it Sunday. Oh, yesterday. Wow, I'm so screwed up on my days. And it was like pairing like whiskeys with Coke, like what budget whiskeys pair best with Coke. And I had never drank like whiskey and Cokes ever in my life, like ever. And I thought in my mind, Wild Turkey 101 and Coke would be really good. It was so bad. It was not good. It was like, oh my god, I would never drink, like never, not again, ever. It was so bad.
So did you find a favorite that you liked in Coke more than in the others?
Okay. Yeah, this is shocking. But so I do not like Rebel 100. I don't normally like wheated bourbons as much. Now, my palate has changed. Like I love the Maker's Mark BP. Like, obviously your palate changes and different bottles are different, but I did not like Rebel at all. I kept trying different Rebels, Rebel Yellows, Rebel 100, Rebel Cast Strength, whatever. I didn't really like them that much, but Rebel 100 and Coke Zero is so good. Like, so good.
Rebel 100 and Coke Zero. Okay.
And so I do not also like Elijah Craig's small batch. I love ECBP. I love, Private Picks. I love Barrel Proofs. I love Heaven Hill. But, like, when it comes to Elijah Craig's small batch, it's just kind of meh to me. But when I drank it with Coke, thought it tasted kind of like a nutty cherry Coke, and it was really good. Like a vanilla cherry Coke.
Vanilla cherry Coke? Okay.
But that's what Rebel 100 kind of tastes just like a cherry Coke. It blends in pretty well.
Sounds kind of delicious.
Yeah. Wild Turkey and Mountain Dew or Captain and Diet Coke got me through college. Yeah, Captain and Diet Coke got me through college. Oh, no.
Captain and Diet Coke.
Black Hoss? No, I actually believe Jason is as old as he says he is.
I don't know. How old have I said I am?
I don't think you're a day past 35, so.
Well, I just turned 46 in July, so.
See, 35, 46, just say you're 35.
Okay, I'll just start telling people that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
never get tired of hearing that.
What's up, Jacoby? Cheers to you. Welcome in. Sounds nice. Jack and Coke. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights, classic.
I just watched that movie over the weekend.
Oh, I have not seen that movie in forever, but God, that is just a classic.
I love that movie so much. So many good lines.
it feels so funny to say that that's a classic. Actually, thinking of age, I started thinking about this the other day when I was in the hair salon, and this Spice Girls song came on, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I want to be like if you want to be my lover." I was jamming out, and I was feeling myself in there, and the lady next to me doing the girl's hair next to me, she was like, "Oh yeah, I love this jam," and I was like younger, like in 5th grade or whatever, and I was like, it was so good, and we're singing, and I'm like, this was such a good album, and the girl doing my hair was like, I only know one Spice Girl song, and it's because it was in this movie once, and I'm like, oh my god.
Did you have a favorite Spice Girl growing up?
Baby Spice.
Baby Spice was your favorite?
She was blonde.
Yeah, fellow blonde. I get it.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite Spice Girl?
Did I? I think my favorite was Ginger. Yep.
She's actually, I think she's married to Christian Horner, the principal of Red Bull for Formula One.
Well, good for her.
It's funny. Yeah, no, good for her for sure. Like we love Formula One, and like my favorite racer is Max Verstappen, which I don't know if you watch Formula One.
I'm not like an avid watcher. However, I did watch the Netflix series on it because I found it very interesting because I don't know, I like just watching stuff I know nothing about just to see what I can learn about it, and I thought it was really, really cool.
Yeah. It is interesting. It's definitely a good show, and it's kind of cool to see like the different. I haven't watched the first season, but I've watched the other couple seasons of it. It's really cool. It's cool to see the history behind things and like all the storylines that go into it that you don't see on a day-to-day.
No, for sure. I didn't know there was so much drama like with like Formula One stuff. It was crazy to watch.
There's a lot of drama. I mean, I think anytime money's involved and contracts are involved and like racing, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's be honest. It's always about the money. So
it's all about the money. Oh my gosh. What's up, Eddie? Cheers to you. Posh was always my favorite. Stupid David Beckham got her first though. That's right. Whew. Do you got any favorites in this lineup?
We'll go through them here one more time.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I think A has my favorite nose.
Yeah,
for sure. The palate doesn't quite measure up to the nose, though.
A is definitely good on the nose.
B has turned into a pure butterscotchy bomb on the nose, and I love it.
It definitely changed. Like all of these changed after sitting here for a little bit.
Yep. I like B a lot. Let me go to C.
No, you're fine. Don't rush, man.
No, I like tasting through them quick because you kind of get like the little differences quickly.
Yep. Travis said, "Are you bringing a new blue run?"
Yeah, no. I don't have a new blue run.
Wax said, "Wait, Jason is coming to Pours? How did I miss this?"
Yeah, I'm making a secret appearance. I'm only kidding. No, I was so the thing is, like, my girlfriend, her family lives in Michigan, and we were gonna go visit her brother, and that's why I couldn't stay for very long last year. I think I spoke to you about it when we were talking, and
yeah,
I was like visiting, and then I was going back to the family's house, and I was coming back the next day, so I was going back and forth all over the place. But this year, I get to we're not meeting the family because they were just here, so we don't have to visit them now in Michigan, which actually works out because now I could come on Friday, hang out at the bottle share Friday night, and then spend some time at Pours in the Park on Saturday and have a lot of fun with everybody. So
I think both points, when I saw you last year, I was definitely tipsy at both points, but I remember our conversations both times because you were leaving and I was like, Jason.
Yeah, when I left the first night, yeah, you were definitely tipsy. You were just like, I don't know. Yeah, you probably don't remember this, but it was pretty hilarious. You were almost like Julie.
We were doing shots at the bar of lemon drops.
Yeah, you
right when we were there.
I remember you and Julie it's like you were shot at the bar, and I came over, and Julie was almost like, she was like, "No, stay, have some of this," You
Yeah.
can, come to the hotel, blah, blah, let's hang out. And you were almost like mad. You're like, why are you leaving?
I was so accusatory. And you're like, I gotta go to my family, like my girlfriend's family.
I was like, oh my God, Dara's getting salty on me.
I do remember that. It was like right at that front door by the bar. I was standing there.
That's exactly where it was. Yep.
Surprisingly, last year, I feel like I managed my alcohol level the entire time I was there. Like, as soon as I would start to get tipsy, I would just kind of balance it out the entire time, because it is a rally. Let me tell you, I have never not slept. So, like, last year we got there and I didn't sleep. Like, I think I stayed up till 4 or 5 a.m. every single night we were there. And I did not expect that when I went into it. So now at least I'm prepared for that. But I'm also like, oh my God, I know I'm not going to sleep, but I don't care, because like we're going to be with all our whiskey friends and that's fine. But also, oh my God, I feel like the older I get, the harder it is to recover. Like, you get back and you need like a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it could definitely get a little bit rough, especially when you're having all those whiskeys, man.
Oh yeah. Friday night, bottle share at VIP event or at the hotel, or same as Saturday. So Friday night, I don't know what's really going down on Friday night, because the VIP event Friday night is lasting until like midnight. And then I don't know what the plan is after that. But I know the big bottle share is at the Sinesta one Saturday night.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I'm sure people will. Yeah. So, if the big bottle share is Saturday night, then I'll have to miss that, unfortunately. But as far as hanging out at Pours with everybody, sharing some bottles, I'll definitely be there for that. I can't wait for that, actually. Yeah,
me too. I'm excited that there's going to be 2 food trucks this year. I think I was so full from breakfast last year, I did not even eat at the park event. Like, I went with, we went with the Wax, the Turks, with TJ from Bruzel to this cafe. Oh my gosh. I gorged myself with like this giant plate of like French toast and sauce, or like ham and hash browns. It was like the ultimate cafe breakfast that is like 3 times the size of like the table, and you're all trying to like squeeze in there. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, we definitely commandeered some food trucks for our event too, and it's always interesting, kind of, working with them, and you're just like, you're gonna have enough food, and it's actually the most expensive part of like the deal, because food is generally gets pretty expensive. So
it does. Oh my gosh, it really does. I think that's where the food, I guess the food trucks kind of come in handy, because it's like people just go and pay for those, but like,
actually, because like Friday night, at the Sagamore event that we're doing, we're actually catering that, so that'll be,
which is amazing.
Yeah, so people will actually be, so the first drink's on us, and then you can kind of walk around. If you want more drinks, you can, have drinks at the Sagamore bar and stuff. But we're gonna actually have like food and stuff. I think we're gonna do like tacos and some other stuff, so everybody can, fill up a little bit.
Are there still tickets available?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, Tim, there are still tickets available. You guys, is there a website people can go get tickets on?
Yeah, if you look up Mash and Journey Summer Jam on Eventbrite, you'll find the link there. Yeah, we've sold about 3/4 of the tickets, so there's only there's only a handful of tickets left. So, yeah, that's
awesome.
Yeah,
if you guys, if Ahmad wants to put that in the chat, that would be awesome. Put the link in there if anybody is wanting to go. I would love to. Like, I really wish we could be there. We were thinking, because the day of the event is my birthday, so we even thought about trying to fly in on August 26th, like that morning. But the flights were only like 10 a.m. because we were like, maybe we could fly in Saturday and fly out Sunday, just like do a real quick trip. But
yeah, we would worry about that too, because man, flights suck right now. So it's just, just one of those things. But I mean, like, we understand, we might try to like plan it later in the year next year, so it doesn't coincide too much with the Junkies thing, and maybe give us a little bit more time to plan and stuff. Maybe do it more in the fall time. Maybe do something in Kentucky, we think, next year. So we just want to do a Sagamore because they've been such amazing partners with us, and for this event, and we just loved the location. We thought it was like such a cool spot to have like a meetup, like on the water and all that stuff. It's really beautiful over there. So
I've never been, but like I said, I've seen so many like videos and pictures and things like that coming from there, and it looks so beautiful. And like Deb from Sagamore, she's awesome. She lives here in Colorado, and she is always talking about how beautiful it is there. And then Brett drops in every once in a while. So awesome people. They're such great people.
Yeah, they really are. Yep.
Unofficial water share. Trying to make sure I read all these comments. Yeah. Water.
Unofficial bottle share.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, there always is. Like, especially when you get that many people. Practically the entire hotel is full of people. Matt. Hey, Matt. Hotel needs a door-to-door barista in the morning. I'll be the door-to-door barista. I'm always up. No matter what. I can drink all night, and I'm still going to wake up at 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time, which would be 7:30 Eastern Time. So I'm always going to wake up. I'll be out there. I'll go get the coffee. I'll bring in the bagels. We'll be good.
Man, I'll definitely do a coffee run with you. I definitely need coffee in the morning, every morning, or I'm like, I just can't function.
Me either. Nope, I cannot function. And I kind of like good coffee. I feel like a bit of a snob when it comes to coffee.
All right, so what's your go-to drink?
Like a coffee drink?
Yeah, like, I mean, I know there's like iced coffee, there's French press, there's, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Espresso,
So we've kind of went through a whole shebang with all of that, because Bill and I both love coffee a lot. So if we walk a lot of mornings, we'll walk to this coffee shop in town that makes really good coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we have a Chemex, we have an espresso, we also have a Ninja coffee and coffee thing too. So we can make our local coffee, we can do our pour overs, or we can do like Nespresso if we're in a hurry, like going to work. But
so you do the Chemex coffee? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Especially if I'm like at the office or something. I love Chemex. Chemex is awesome.
Nice. I
feel like a mad scientist when I do it.
Yeah, I can't say I've dove into the Chemex stuff quite yet, but I primarily am I like, mostly like strong espresso with a little bit of, I might like put a tiny bit of like either cream or sugar in it, but not much. I just like a little something in there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I keep it pretty light, or I should say pretty dark. I just don't do a lot. I like to do a lot of my coffee, but the one thing I always add to coffee, even if I do French press, if I brew it, whatever it is, I always add a little bit of cinnamon to it, because I picked that up in Puerto Rico. So whenever I went to Puerto Rico, I would go to this little coffee shop. It's like a little diner type thing. And I'd go there for breakfast, and every morning they would give you their café con leche with a little dash of cinnamon on it. I'm like, I remember getting it for the first time. Like, what is this? I'm like, because Italian coffee, like the way I grew up, every time cinnamon you only really saw in cappuccino, like on top of the foam. So the fact that it was kind of brewed in the coffee, I absolutely love that. So now I always add cinnamon to my coffee.
I love cinnamon in my coffee. Like, love, love, love it. Cinnamon is one of my favorite flavors of all time. It's just such a good flavor. And you can make it super spicy if you want to add a whole bunch to it. But yes, I love cinnamon. Yeah, I don't get crazy with lattes or anything. Like, I used to drink a lot of Starbucks lattes and frappuccinos and things like that, like super sugary. But I really like the taste of coffee now, and espresso. There's like, the only thing I really drink is like if I want to go a little bougie or whatever people call it. Like, the local coffee shop we go to, every once in a while I'll get like I don't do lactose. I'm lactose intolerant, but I do like those like a coconut or almond milk latte they do like an orange and clove, like they have like a homemade orange and clove, or like lavender, something just completely off the wall that's really like just very light. Like, they'll just put like a little bit in it and it's good.
Wow.
Otherwise it's too sweet for me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like it overly sweet either. So I
Same.
mean, every now and again, but I mean, I like a good latte, like a vanilla latte I could probably take, but that's like these coffee drinks I see people get at Starbucks where it's just like, it's basically a milkshake.
Yeah. You're not getting coffee anymore.
Yeah. I'm like, how is that even coffee anymore? I don't know how people do that, but they do.
Yep. No, I agree. Isaiah, thank you so much for the super chat. Everybody, happy birthday, Richie Z.
Richie Z, happy birthday, buddy. He's the legend right there.
Yeah, cheers. We got to do a toast to Richie Z with my favorite pour so far. Cheers to Richie Z.
Cheers, Rich. All right, so I got to ask, what's your favorite?
A. I think A is like my hands, like the more I go back to it, the more I like it. What about you?
I think I'm with you. I'm kind of between A and D, but I think there's as sweet and sherry as A is getting, I think the sherry it kind of puts it over the top for me. It's really good.
Yeah, A is fantastic. I really like D too. I like C a lot. B a lot. Yeah, man, A and D are definitely.
B was making a little bit of a run because it's just getting a little sweeter and sweeter, which I like.
Yep.
I dig it.
Faux show. McCafe bougie.
McCafe bougie. McCafe bougie, exactly.
Venti iced coffee with 2% milk, no sugar, Starbucks for life. Irish coffee. Salt. Like my coffee any way I can get it. Dara! Tom! I like my coffee bolder and darker with a little cream and a little cinnamon as well. Yeah, it's so good like that. Jason!
I grind my coffee every morning and add a few twists of sea salt and then brew it. It works. Cuts through the bitterness and bring. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I see you, James. I like it.
It's bougie. Salt. Yeah, definitely a little salt. Man, salted caramel. A salted caramel latte in the fall. I'm not going to say that's pretty, like, that's more up my alley than like a pumpkin. I like pumpkin spice, whatever, but like salted caramel. So good. I actually recently tried a whiskey that tasted salted caramel. Now I got to remember what the hell that was because that was so unique, but actually really good.
That sounds good.
Sadly, I don't remember what it was right now because Bill and I are in the middle of this ridiculous madness of we had a bunch of bottles that were like about this much left in them, like maybe like a third or a quarter left in them. And Bill pulled them out like about a month ago, and he pulled them all out on the shelf, and he's like, "We got to drink all these, all of them. Like we have so many bottles that are on our backup, like our behind shelf that nobody can see." And it's getting out of control. Like our whiskey collection is probably pushing 500, 600 now. And like, we got to start drinking some of these whiskeys. Like we have to drink through them more. And so,
well, I mean, I went through the same thing. What you really got to do is just go through, you gotta have more people over just to do some more some whiskey events. And that's what I mean. Like I have a buddy that has a podcast here, the Bourbon Hunters, and whenever he's like, "Hey, you want to come over record?" I'm like, "Yes, I need to bring bottles over. I bring as much crap as I can. Please drink it."
That's exactly how we are. We're like, anytime our friends come around, like, drink whatever you want, anything you want, just drink it. Like we want to have a big event so we can just not get rid of them. You want to just like get rid of them, but we have drank through so many bottles of bourbon lately, so many bottles of whiskey. Like we're gonna do a big video of all the bottles we killed just because we needed to. We had to like cut it down a little bit. Just so many bottles that were like this, and it, 1 year mark, you're starting to lose a little bit of whatever's in that. So.
All right, so I'm with you. I think A is my favorite because now not only am I getting raisin on the palate, but I'm getting chocolate.
Oh yeah. Oh. Dang it! C keeps getting me every time I go back. I'm like, I love A. A is my favorite by far.
Yep. Yeah, C was up there for me too, but I like I like how in the face D is as well. I'm thinking D is an Octomore unless it's something I've never seen or tried. I just think it's pretty high proof. But yeah. All right, so you want to do? Can I do some? So you want to do some guesses here?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right, so I'm going to try to guess proofs on these first and see. Okay. So I think I'm going to guess A is what's like a proof that normally you see here? I'm gonna say, I'll just say it's like 100 proof. I'll say 100. B I think drank a little lower. I'm gonna say it's like 95, 96 proof maybe. C I think is higher. I think C got up to like 107, 108 maybe. But then I think D is the highest. I think D is like 120 or some crap like that. So,
dang, this is crazy. I'm actually shocked at all the proofs of these.
And then, I mean, as far as distillers, I mean, I don't know. The only guess I have is D. I think D is maybe like an octomore, just because, I don't know. Just because it's such a high proof, or at least I think it's a high proof. I think it's maybe an octomore. I mean, it could be something else, but A was tough because, man, it's just so good. I mean, I don't think it's like an Ardbeg. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Peats are tough.
They are tough. Oh, so I don't think any of these are actually under. I'm just doing a quick proof math here. None of these, like only one of these is. Hold on, math is hard.
Are you trying to double the ABV?
Okay, so like 2 of these are barely under 100 proof, and the other 2 are over, like well over 100 proof.
Oh, okay. So I think
scotches, these are actually higher proof scotches.
Yes, I think the first 2 are barely 100 proof. I think A and B are like in that vicinity, and C and D are over.
Now I'm like, which ones are A and B? You're right about that. You're right. You're right.
Okay. But now what
proof
the hell are
you are correct.
But now what the hell are they? Jason,
happy birthday to all my favorite. Happy birthday to all my favorite Leos, or my fellow Leos. Jason, I was just at Yankee Stadium for Subway Series. Best birthday present was a Yankees win. Happy birthday, Tom! Thanks.
Yeah, Tom. That was after the Mets beat the Yankees the day before. I'm just saying. Okay, that's fine. You know what, Tom? It's okay because the Mets and Yankees both suck this year. So welcome to the club.
And the Royals. I feel like we talked about this last year whenever we did a stream together. I was like, oh, the Royals.
Welcome to the club. Both the Yankees and Mets suck.
Yep. There's only one way out of my space issue. More sharing. Aim into that. That's what we do. We're just like trying to share as many as we can. Yep. Dara. Math is hard. Also, Dara. Indiana. Yeah, that definitely happens. Go Braves. Nah.
I mean, maybe A is Ugadale. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some other like sherried scotches in that type of in that area.
What are your thoughts on Penelope? Which one do you guys vote for? I like the Penelope toasted rye. Like the Char 5 toasted rye is really good.
Oh man, Penelope's. I do like the not the initial batches of Architect, but the later Architects.
Yeah.
I feel like they've gotten dialed in now. I do like those. Yep.
Yep. Agreed. Rio is just wild. Like if you want a wild ride, like something completely off the wall.
Rio got real honey for me. Like I was almost having a hard time finding the Amburana, which never happens.
And that was the opposite for Bill. He was like, there's way too much Amburana in here.
Yeah, see, some people get really sensitive to that.
Yep.
But I think I've been trying so much Amburana lately because everyone's doing Amburana finishes that maybe I'm just a little used to it. So it surprised me how much honey was on the palate versus the Amburana.
I think it's super interesting. I was gonna say, well, all the different finishings, but like how honey and Amburana are just like off the wall wild right now. Like everybody is trying to finish in those.
Yep.
And then So my favorite way to drink Rio is we've got this frother, and I'll put like a Fairlife milk in it, just like a little bit, and I pour a 1.5 ounce pour of Penelope Rio in that and froth it and put it on a latte. It's so fucking good.
Wow.
Yeah, a Penelope Rio latte. It's what you didn't know you needed in your life. Like
Yeah,
it balances out that honey.
I'm scared to even make that because then I'm going to have to hunt down more Rio bottles, and I don't want to.
And it's a lot. That's the bottle we're bringing to the bottle share.
Yeah,
we got an extra one, so we're bringing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Do you want to find out what these are?
Yeah, let's go with it. I'm going to do some shot in the dark guesses.
Okay, do you got a ranking and some guesses?
Okay, so ranking, A number 1, D number 2, C number 3, and B number 4.
That's what I picked. Same exact order.
Really? Okay,
Not
cool.
kidding. Yeah.
There you go. Yep,
Same
that's my order. So A, D, C, B. First
cool.
to all right, so let's go in reverse order. So B I think is, like I said, I think it was like 100 or a little under 100 proof, you said maybe? I think that is, and I've only had this bottle once, but it's reminding me of Balvenie, the peated Balvenie.
Okay.
They do like a peat week. So I'm gonna do that guess.
Okay.
C is so good.
Mm-hmm.
What is C? C is so buttery and delicious. I'm gonna guess C is. I think it's a little bit of a higher proof too. I don't know. I'm gonna go with shot in the dark here. I'm gonna say Kilhoman peated.
Okay.
D I already guessed. I think it's I'm gonna guess an Octomore or at least a Bruichladdich of some sort for D, because it just reminds me of Bruichladdich a little bit. And then A, which is our favorite, is definitely some sort of sherry goodness. I'm going to say A is, I don't know, screw it. I'll say Ugadal.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to find out what these are?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay, so glass B, you said Balvenie peated under 100. It is, I got to go back to this photo. Okay. Glass B. B is a compass box, but it's actually like, this is a Japanese release with like a limited release of like a Ardbeg blend, possibly like a blended compass box Ardbeg blend type thing, like a travel exclusive.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's
compass
something
box
super.
Does some amazing blending.
Yeah, so from what we know about this, it's probably like a blend of Ardbeg, but don't know a lot about it. It is 100. Wait, not 100. It is. Hold on, got to do my math again.
What's the ABV?
48.9. So we got 97 point.
That's just under 100 proof, which is okay. Yep. It's about right.
So that's that one. That one's super unique. It's super different. We got this from one of our friends recently.
Yeah, would have never guessed that. But Compass Box does really good peated blends.
Yeah, this is the no name. Compass Box no name.
Yeah, the last no name that I got was probably one of the best blends I've ever had. That's pretty. I like the black. That's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We just got this recently, so. We got a new lens that's coming in today, and I'm so excited. It just got delivered.
Nice.
The wide angle lens. Sorry, squirrel moment there. Okay, so Glass C. Glass C is okay. So Glass C, you said Kilhome and Peated.
Yeah.
Higher proof. You were right about the higher proof. It is 108.6 proof.
108. Okay, nice.
And this is Octomore 10-year.
Oh, that's the Octomore. Oh.
Yeah. Octomore 10-year, which is not my favorite Octomore, but I mean, it's still good. It's just
it's
not
still good. But yeah,
it's still good.
Really
it's
cool.
not. Yeah. So Octomore 10-year, it's 108.6 proof.
All right.
Okay. Glass D, you said it's a Bruichladdich or an Octomore.
Yeah, and I think D was the highest. I think that's like 118, 117 proof on that one. Something in that area.
You are correct. It is, let's see, actually it might be a little bit higher even. So this, you're not far off by saying that it is a Octomore or Bruichladdich, because it is a Bruichladdich product.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Because, yes, 1 second. I'm going to give you the proof, because math again.
Oh, is this one of the special release Port Charlottes?
It is.
Oh, I see. It had like that weird finish to it.
It's 115.6. This is a travel exclusive Port Charlotte 2007 CC01. Yeah. The CC. This is that travel exclusive CC01. Bill got it whenever he was in Scotland.
That's the cognac finish, isn't it? I think the CC stands for cognac. I think that's a cognac finish.
Let's see here. Man, the way they put these bottles, it's so hard to figure out anything.
I know. I think it says it more on the can, but I don't know if you have the can there somewhere.
Yeah,
but
I think we do somewhere. But
let me look it up. Let me look it up. Port Charlotte CC01.
Oh wait, hold on. The cognac region.
Oh yeah, that's the cognac cask. Got it.
Yep, cognac.
Oh, no wonder why it's so like buttery and sweet and.
It is so buttery and sweet. Okay, so next up we have. Let's see. Second place we have Glass D. Wait.
Yep. First place was Glass A, which I just guessed was Ugadal because it was really good sherry.
Well, also I've done this last one. I have done in a blind versus like I did a this versus this, an Ugadal versus this, and this still won. This is Ardbeg Dark Cove.
Oh, no wonder why it's the favorite. That is a special bottle right there. I didn't think you were gonna break out the Dark Cove. My goodness.
Yeah, no. So this is like 93 proof. Yeah.
You know what, Dara? You know what, Dara? Just because you did this for me, I'm gonna bring to the bottle share or for you to try a pours. I have the Ardbeg Dark Cove committee release, which is a super rare bottle.
Ooh. Yeah, this is not the committee.
No, yeah, you have the regular release after the committee release, but the committee release is cast strength and will change your life.
I cannot imagine because I like Ardbeg Dark Cove obviously was the whiskey the scotch that got me into whiskey.
Yeah.
And I love it and it's very, very good. And Bill one day found it, like this was like years ago, but Bill found like 5 bottles on the shelf at this store. And the guy was like it was probably like 2017 or something like crazy where nobody knew what it was. You know, it was like the guy was like, "Do you want to buy all of it?" He's like, "Yeah, I think so."
I love doing that to people in the store, and they're like, "Wait, what?" Like, yeah, I want all of it. Box it up. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. So that's what we got. So if people missed that, we have Ardbeg Dark Cove, fantastic bottle. Then we had the Port Charlotte CC01.
I'm very jealous of that bottle, by the way. I love those Port Charlotte.
What did I? I moved this one, the Compass box.
Yeah,
wait.
And then the Compass box.
Yeah, this Ardbeg is actually, it's totally not my favorite Ardbeg, but it's not Ardbeg, the Octomore. It's totally not my favorite Octomore, but still good.
Hell yeah.
Still good, so. It's fun to see. Dark Cove always finishes so well in a blind for me. It just, that cherry on the nose. Oh.
Well, Dad, I got to run. I'm actually going to jump on another stream here in 15 minutes, but I do want to say thanks for you sending this and thinking of me. This was a lot of fun. And after Pours in the Park, we hang out a little bit. We'll definitely figure out a time. We'd love for you and Bill to come on. We can definitely do something. I have a good idea I think we might be able to do as far as a fun blind tasting. So I will definitely we'll talk about it at Pours, but thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
No, thank you so much for coming on. Have fun. Everybody go check out a stream. You have the not dungeons. I want to call it Dram.
Yeah, Dungeons and Drams. Yep.
That's a tongue twister. Wow, you think I've been drinking or something? I'm like Dungeons and Drams.
Yeah, Bill. Okay. Yeah, Bill from Whiskey Dictionary likes to try to kill me every week. So we'll see what happens tonight. So
awesome. Have a great stream, and we'll see you in a couple days.
See you soon. Safe travels.
Thank you. You too.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so much fun. It's always so much fun having Jason on. Such a good guy. And seriously, so glad you guys stuck around tonight. It was a lot of fun. Let's see here. Let me see if I missed any chats. Have you heard of Smokehead? That's a sherry. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. And I've always seen it in stores, and I'm curious. It's got to be sourced or something. I don't know what it is. Have you guys tried it? Rio is so hard to get around here. We can get all Valencia toasted, Takashi, but man, Rio is nowhere. It was hard to find. I think they're actually going to release a second round of Rio, so that's good. Definitely coming soon. So if you missed it the first round, they're going to release a second batch. So that's good. Like Amburana, you should try. RD1 Amburana finish. So good. Tastes like apple cinnamon oatmeal. Nice. I think Bill actually got a chance to try that last night. Kel Holman has a recent cash strength out. Ooh. Kalila, just back from Scotland. Glad to see you doing scotch. I love scotch. It's really good. We just don't do a lot of it. Mostly a Foray, Bowmore. Okay. Anyhow, yes. Dungeons and Drams up next. Cheers, all peeps. See ya. Pours in the Park this weekend. Yes. Thank you guys, though. I'm going to get off here soon. But thank you so much for watching, for hanging out. Hopefully Jade feels better soon. Jade, come here. Feels so bad. Like, I'm so worried about the dog. Hopefully she's okay. But thank you guys so much. If you guys have been thinking about becoming a patron, I'm going to push this one time. We do have our barrel pick coming out soon. No ETA yet, but it's coming soon. We did pick it, so it's in process. And then we're doing our first patron-only Zoom night. That's coming in August as well. And a lot of awesome perks that are coming. And we are going to be doing a really cool vlog the entire time during Pours in the Park. We've got a new gimbal. We got a DJI gimbal, however you say that we're going to be bringing around Pours in the Park to interview, do video vlogging that will go up after Pours in the Park. So a lot of cool things in process, and we thank you guys so much. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you guys all so much. Have a wonderful night. We will be back next Monday night to recap Pours in the Park. Have a great one. We'll see you guys soon. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Take care.